Right then mate, first of all, this is the one that snapped, and looking at it, I actually think you've done this one, when you've printed it, I think you've printed it from that end, so obviously it was that way around. I don't know if you can see on the video, you can see the lines in it, and it was that end there that snapped. But again, I think the weak point, when that one snapped as well actually, but I think the weak point is where that indentation was. Sorry, it's not focused very well. Because obviously on the new one you've done, without them indentations in, I think that's obviously going to be nice and strong, or it's going to be stronger. So, in any case, I've got 2 hours, so I'm going to do a little bit of video, but not much, because obviously I'm going to mess around. I'm going to have to get this done, and I'll give you some feedback as soon as I know. I know I didn't video this last time, so remember to do it this time. So, once you get your carbs off, these are your little rubber, what's going on here, right? So, depending on which one you get, I know there's one where they have to be turned upside down, so they go on that way. That's not the one I've got. I've got the one where they go on that normal way, and it goes on the top of there. So, I'm just going to mount them straight on before I put it on, because now I've got it all together. It's just a matter of I'll put them on and then I can put them straight on there, but I won't tighten them up, because once you get them on you will have to you will have to move them around a little bit just to make sure everything all fits nice and tight. So I'm going to get cracked on with that and I'll be back with you. The thing I was going to say was that the main jet, it's a nightmare trying to get this to focus. So that's the main jet out of the carb, and it's 138. Another quick thing, if you put them on before you actually mount it, you can actually look inside and make sure that that's seated all the way down, which I wasn't sure when this one failed if I'd actually got it seated right at the bottom or not. So now I've checked to make sure of that, so I definitely know they are seated all the way down. Yeah. So, alright, I'll stick them on and get back to you. Right then, well I've had this bike apart a few times, so I'm kind of quick at it. That's 40 minutes. That's from a riding bike, seat on, tank on, everything, with the twin carbs on, down to that single carb setup, throttle cable, everything. I mean, everything's pretty much ready. I haven't even tried to start it yet, so here we go. Right, I'm going to have to put the camera down because I haven't got anyone to help us in them. I need to put a bit of throttle on. So, I don't know if you can still see it, or if not, sorry. Trying our best here. Right, so the only downside I've got is my carb, I can't lock the choke off on it. Hadn't realised that until after I bought it. It's basically, I've got to pull that up and I've got to hold that up while I'm trying to get the start. So I'll pop you down again. Like I say, I don't know how good, bad or what this is going to look like, or if you can see anything. But at least you'll be able to hear it. Right then mate, bad news. Yeah, it blew up again, mate. Took it out, like you said, get a flog on, and it is the long bit you put on here. It's not a long bit anymore, to snap that off. Blew that off altogether. It's cracked on the bottom here. It's also cracked, you can't see it very well, but where this line here is, it's cracked around there as well. So yeah, so the other part of that's actually, I've just realised, is still on the bike. It's still inside of that hole, which I'm going to get it out now, and swap it back over to the twin carbs. So, like I say, I don't know. It seemed to be doing fine. It wasn't doing anything strange. It was running fine. But yeah, as soon as you gallon the throttle on, I mean, don't get us wrong, I give it everything she had, you know, just completely wide open, and then just she just popped. It wasn't like a backfire though. That was the thing. Obviously, that's what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting it to backfire, but it didn't backfire at all. It was just running fine, then all of a sudden, off popped the carbs. So I don't know if that bit's actually snapped when, because obviously they were on the engine and they went like that up, and it was just hanging on the throttle cable. So I don't know if that stress has snapped that. I wouldn't have thought so, because like I said, most of that, well, all of that was inside that rubber. And yeah, that bit there is cracked. I don't know. So I don't know if, like what I was saying to you before about the fuel drop, it doesn't feel damp inside at all. And I mean, this is really smooth inside. So I don't know. I don't know what's caused it. But hey, it is what it is. At least you know. Have fun.